Hey, welcome back. It was really great to read all of your docs and to learn stuff about you guys, which was really awesome. Some were super funny and some were very strange, and that was awesome too, and I enjoyed them all. Um, so we're going to move on to creating a slideshow using Google's version of PowerPoint, which they call slides. It allows you to create a presentation using videos and links and photographs and words to present on a subject that you may be doing in your class. It may be a book report, it may be about a science project, all kinds of things that you will have opportunity to do in your other classes. And it's a really great tool, and I want you to feel comfortable with it. So I'm going to create this tutorial here in just a sec. So we're going to switch over to my desktop now. Again, to the waffle and click on it to find all of my Google tools. And this is where I will find slides. Your layout of tools may look a little different than mine, but you're looking for the yellow page that says slides. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And up comes, like before I've discussed, all of my work that I have created and or students have shared with me shows up in my slideshow folder. And the very top is presenting different slideshow templates. And as we discussed before, some of these templates can be really great for some of the older kids. You might want to try some of them. I can totally understand that. I'm going to click on the general ones to look at because there are none that are pre-built by us, but in the general ones, you can look and see some of these layouts. They might be really useful for you. You'd have to experiment with them, but I would definitely encourage you to start with the Just Big Plus button and using the blank and begin there to get familiar with the tool before you start filling in using their templates. So I'm going to click on a blank, which will give me this page. So now there are some themes pre-built into it, and these are just backgrounds and color schemes. Some have specific kinds of fonts, some have placed text in areas that make it easier for you to come in and change them. And these can be really great, and there is a ton of them. So it's just up to you how you like to work. I'm going to go ahead and try this one with a neato slashes in it. I'm going to click on that. And what that does is that sets my background already to this setup. And there'll be other ones as I add more pages to choose from. So I'm going to start here. And I'm going to start with the title of my project. Waffles are the best, which is pretty much my thing. I really like waffles. I like that where this is, but I might want to change this a little bit. Maybe the size of the font that I'm using, maybe the font itself. And I have those options here. I can also decide if I want it to be aligned like to the center. So that's an option. Now you can see that option for the text went away in here once I clicked out of there. So if I click back in this box that it shows me where my words are, I can go ahead and if I highlight the text, it lets me make it bigger, lets me change it to a different font. It just depends on what you're looking for. You can definitely be more creative with your fonts and font colors when you're working in a project like this. That's not a typed document. It's more of a presentation. So creativity is fine. I'm sure your teachers will really enjoy that. Just you always want to remember it's so you want to be able to read it. So I have waffles are the best, and this will be why I love waffles. And yeah, I'm pretty excited about my waffles. I like waffles a lot. So now I have a very first page, my title page, my first screen for my slideshow, but I need to add more. Over on the left-hand side, under the big yellow slide homepage, there's this plus button. If I click on this tab in the corner, it will show me all the other slides that are available to me. If I just click on the plus button, it's going to add the exact same slide just below it. So if I want to choose the kind of slide I want, I need to click on that little down arrow to see the ones I have option of choosing. Each of these boxes that you see are places where you can place text and or other things, but it's mainly for text. And in my case, I want to add some pictures. So I want some text at the bottom. I'm going to pick this one. So it has text at the bottom, but I'm going to go ahead and add a picture to this one. So just like we did before, I want to use the insert tool to search for an image on the web. And that opens up this Google search tool on the side of my project that I'm working on. So I'm going to type in waffle and just waffle. So I want to discuss how searching can change things. So I typed in waffle. If I put in the S to plural, it may actually change the kinds of photographs I get. So I got a couple of different photographs. Like I got chicken and waffles in here. And I don't know if you noticed, but some of those pictures that were in the original group have now changed. That's fine. How you search something will definitely relate to the kinds of pictures that you get back. So I'm going to click on this image. It's going to create that little blue dot, and I'm going to click on this image. And I'm going to say insert. So it's going to take those two pictures and put them right on my slide for me. So I chose these two pictures because they both have fruit, specifically strawberries, which is awesome. I like fruit on my waffles. I like fruit on my waffles. That made me very happy. So I'm looking at this little tiny thumbnail of my slide before it, and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not sure I like the way that looks. And you know what I can do is I can change this at any given time. So I was looking specifically at this, why I love waffles, and I want to make that a little bit bigger, and I want to change that to the same font I'm using in the other one. I like that a lot. And then I might actually add a picture of a waffle. And I really like that one a lot. Oh, but this one is so beautiful. This is a beautiful picture. I'm going to say insert. Now I don't know where it's going to go. There it is. Don't know if I can get it go behind the words. I'm going to stick it over here. And there is my waffles. So I can change where this picture shows up in relationship to all the other things that are on my page. So I'm going to click on it and go to Arrange, Order, and I'm going to send all the way to the back. And let me see, it goes behind my words, which is so awesome. That's what I was hoping for. So I'm going to click on waffles. I'm going to stretch this out. So now it says, waffles are the best, why I love waffles, with a picture of the waffles behind it. That made me really happy. So now I'm going to go back to slide 2. I like fruit on my waffles. And then I'm going to click on the down arrow and add one more page. I'm going to do one with text on top. I also like them with bacon. Okay, so now to insert a picture this time, when I go to Insert, Image, and search the web, I'm going to add waffles, and I'm going to add the word bacon. I could say with bacon and other things like that, but the word doesn't matter. The word with isn't going to change the search. I just want to make sure that the search is looking specifically for waffles and bacon. So I'll click that, and there comes pictures of waffles and fruit and bacon. Wow, there's a lot of just waffly, bacony pictures. Yeah. Let's see. Waffles and bacon. Wow, that is some kind of wild bacon thing going on there, and there's some wild bacon stuff going on there. So I'm going to insert those two pictures. Yep, look at that. Bacon on my waffles. Now I want to separate this picture. I'm going to bring this one over here. I'm going to click this one separately, put it over here. And that makes me happy. That whole thing makes me happy. I have 3 slides. That's enough for me. So if I want to, I can click in the upper right-hand corner here, the word, it says present. What that means is it's going to show me what my slideshow looks like, and it's going to fill the whole screen. So I'm going to click present, and there's my slideshow. And I can use this button down here to move forward with it. I can use the space bar on my keyboard. I can use the arrows in my keyboard to move backward and forward. There's other choices over here for when I'm presenting. Like there's this pointer that I can say, look over here, I'm talking about waffles. And it just has this little fake laser dot, which is really fun, but not necessary. So there's my second slide, and then my last slide. And I was very excited. Now to get out of this, I can either, I moved my mouse and this tool came up again, and I can hit exit, or I can use the escape key on my keyboard. I hit exit and it let me out. So again, just like in documents, I really want to make sure I'm naming my document. I'm going to click on here, and it named it, Waffles Are the Best, which is a perfect name for this document. Well, this is a slideshow. So I'm very excited about that. I can add a star, which means it's going to move it to the top of my list if I want. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, that made me super, super happy. If I go to my slideshow home, it's going to show me all my slideshows. And there is the one I just made. And this is what you will turn in to the Google Classroom. You are going to turn in your own slideshow about something that makes you really happy.